Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're exploring the world of Australian treasures, the most valuable commemorative 50-cent coins. These coins celebrate the nation's history, culture, and special events. But what makes some of them worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars? Stay tuned, because we're going to look at the years, designs, and rare conditions that turn ordinary coins into collector gold. Let's get started. First up, the 2005 commemorative 50-cent Australian coin is one of the most emotionally powerful and visually stunning pieces ever released by the Royal Australian Mint. Struck in very fine condition, this coin stands as a symbol of courage, sacrifice, and respect, honoring the heroes of World War II who gave their all in service to the nation. It's not just a coin. It's a piece of living history that captures a nation's gratitude and remembrance. In the modern collectible market, it shines brightly as one of the most sought-after and valuable Australian commemorative issues. The history behind this magnificent coin begins with the 60th anniversary of the end of World War II in 2005. The Royal Australian Mint sought to create something extraordinary, a design that would go beyond art and touch the heart. The coin was released to honor those who served in the war, both on the battlefield and at home, and to remind future generations of the sacrifices that secured the peace and freedom enjoyed today. It became a timeless tribute to the men and women who shaped Australia's destiny through bravery and endurance. The reverse design, created by the celebrated artist Wycheck Pietranic, is an absolute masterpiece. It features a deeply moving scene of soldiers and a priest standing at a military cemetery. The powerful imagery captures a moment of solemn remembrance, with the figures gathered among the crosses and headstones of fallen comrades. Every stroke of the engraving tells a story of courage, reflection, and unity. Pietranic's exceptional attention to detail gives the design life and emotion, turning this coin into a symbol of peace and remembrance. The Latin inscriptions on the coin read, World War 1939 to 1945 Remembrance, and 50 cents, giving the design a timeless and dignified character. The artist's initials, WP, subtly appear on the reverse, marking his contribution to this historic creation. The artistry perfectly balances symbolism with simplicity, and the entire composition captures both the sorrow and pride that comes with reflection on wartime sacrifice. This coin is often praised by collectors as one of the most emotionally powerful pieces ever issued in Australian numismatics. The obverse side of the coin features the highly detailed and refined portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by sculptor Ian Rank Broadley. This effigy, which was introduced in 1998, shows the Queen in a realistic and elegant light, signifying continuity and respect. The pairing of the Queen's portrait with the solemn war memorial scene on the reverse gives this coin a perfect balance of monarchy and memory, two defining elements of Australia's heritage. Struck in copper nickel, the coin has a weight of 15.55 grams and a diameter of 31.51 millimeters, the standard for all dodecagonal, 12-sided, Australian 50-cent pieces. In very fine condition, this coin displays beautiful luster and crisp detail, making it a joy to hold and examine. Despite being a circulating coin, its intricate design and emotional depth make it stand out immediately in any collection. When it comes to rarity, the 2005 Remembrance 50-cent coin holds a special position in the market. While it was produced for circulation, not all coins have survived in good condition, and very fine examples like this one are becoming increasingly rare. Many were used, damaged, or lost over time, but well-preserved coins remain highly collectible. Because of its commemorative status and deep cultural importance, demand has remained strong year after year. In today's collector market, the coin commands impressive value. Depending on its condition, the 2005 Remembrance 50-cent coin can sell anywhere from a few dollars in average circulation up to $20 to $50 in very fine to excellent condition, and even higher when professionally graded. Special presentation coins, proof versions, and uncirculated sets can bring significantly more, especially when showcased in pristine mint packaging. As collector interest continues to grow, its value is expected to appreciate further. Collectors are drawn to this coin not only for its design, but for its meaning. It represents a powerful connection between Australia's past and present, a reminder of unity, resilience, and respect. Coins like this tell stories that words alone cannot convey, and holding one feels like holding a small piece of national pride. For new collectors, it serves as an ideal entry point into commemorative Australian coinage, while for experienced enthusiasts, it remains a cornerstone of any serious collection. The 2005 50-cent remembrance coin also demonstrates the Royal Australian Mint's dedication to producing coins that reflect national identity and shared memory. Each coin minted that year was a tribute to not only the fallen soldiers, but also to Australia's craftsmanship and artistic excellence. It stands as a reminder that coins are more than money. They are works of art that preserve the spirit of a nation for generations to come. For collectors seeking long-term investment potential, this coin holds promise. Its limited mintage, meaningful design, and rising demand among both domestic and international buyers have made it a standout in auctions and private sales. Coins in very fine condition, such as the one described here, consistently attract attention due to their balance of historical authenticity and aesthetic appeal. For anyone wishing to collect or trade, it's important to handle the coin carefully, ideally storing it in a protective capsule to maintain its condition. Avoid cleaning or polishing, as natural toning adds to the coin's character and authenticity. Documentation or provenance can also enhance its market value, especially for investors and passionate numismatists. The 2005 commemorative 50-cent Australian coin is far more than a collectible. It's a tangible reminder of Australia's courage, compassion, and gratitude. In very fine condition, it remains a brilliant example of the country's artistic and historical legacy, commanding respect and admiration in today's market. As time passes, its significance only grows, and its value, both emotional and monetary, continues to rise, making it a truly treasured piece in the world of Australian coin collecting. Next up, the 2003 commemorative 50-cent Australian coin stands as a beautiful and meaningful tribute to one of the most essential parts of Australian life, its volunteers. Struck by the Royal Australian Mint, this coin honors the spirit of selflessness, dedication, and unity that defines the countless Australians who give their time and energy to help others. In very good condition, this coin radiates both historical and emotional value, making it one of the most heartwarming and collectible coins ever to circulate in Australia. It's a shining reminder that generosity is at the core of the nation's character, and today, it has become a sought-after treasure in the collector's market with an impressive and growing value. The 2003 Australia's Volunteers 50-cent coin was released to celebrate the United Nations International Year of Volunteers and to recognize the incredible impact of volunteerism across the country. Whether through firefighting, community service, aged care, youth mentoring, or environmental work, Australian volunteers have long been the unseen heroes behind much of the nation's progress and harmony. This coin was designed as a national thank you, a timeless acknowledgement of the millions of Australians who contribute selflessly to society. The reverse design, created by the talented artist Vladimir Gottwald, captures the true essence of togetherness and community spirit. It features the coin's value, 50, positioned at the center of a circle that represents unity, surrounded by symbolic shapes depicting various volunteer activities. The circular design conveys the idea of continuous giving and connection, a cycle of compassion that never ends. The inscription reads, "Australia's Volunteers," a phrase that speaks directly to the people who make the country stronger through kindness and collective effort. Every element of the design has purpose and meaning. The simplicity of the artwork gives it a universal appeal, easy to understand but deeply symbolic. The initials VG on the coin mark the artist's touch, representing his dedication to crafting designs that reflect Australian values and identity. It's a coin that radiates positive energy, celebrating humanity in one of its purest forms, volunteering. The obverse of the coin features the classic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This effigy, introduced in 1998, is known for its realistic representation and refined detail. Together with the modern volunteer-themed reverse, the coin perfectly merges royal tradition with contemporary values. The combination makes this coin stand out in any collection, representing both Australia's respect for its history and its pride in its people. Minted in copper nickel, the coin weighs 15.55 grams and measures 31.51 millimeters in diameter, consistent with Australia's dodecagonal, 12-sided, 50-cent standard. The coin's metallic brilliance, especially when preserved in very good condition, enhances the appeal of its design. The reflective surfaces and strong edges give it a timeless charm, making it both durable and visually captivating. While the coin was produced for general circulation, its commemorative nature means that it quickly became a favorite among collectors. Many people held on to their 2003 volunteer coins as keepsakes, reducing the number that remained in regular use. As a result, finding one today in very good or higher condition is becoming increasingly uncommon, and those examples that have survived with minimal wear are now in high demand. The rarity and appeal of this coin have only grown over the years. Collectors and investors alike recognize that coins with powerful social and emotional themes tend to appreciate steadily in value. The 2003 Volunteer 50-cent coin, with its meaningful message and attractive design, fits this category perfectly. It holds not just monetary value but also emotional and cultural worth, connecting Australians to their shared values of compassion and cooperation. In today's collector market, the coin's value can range from a few dollars in standard circulated condition to $10 to $25 in very good to excellent condition. Uncirculated and proof versions, particularly those sold in presentation packs or mint sets, can command significantly higher prices. The strong interest from collectors, combined with limited availability of well-preserved pieces, has ensured a steady rise in market demand over the past decade. Collectors are drawn to this coin for more than its design. They are drawn to what it represents. Each coin is a tribute to everyday heroes who work tirelessly without recognition. Holding this coin feels like holding a piece of Australian heart and spirit, reminding us of the importance of kindness and unity. For new collectors, it's a perfect entry point into commemorative coin collecting, while seasoned numismatists treasure it for its social and historical depth. For those investing in coins, the 2003 Volunteers 50-cent piece offers an appealing balance of affordability and potential growth. Its message is timeless, and its design will continue to resonate for generations. As more collectors seek to complete their sets of commemorative Australian 50-cent coins, the value and desirability of this coin are expected to rise even further. Preserving the coin in its very good condition is crucial for maintaining its value. Collectors should handle it gently, store it in protective holders, and avoid cleaning, as original toning adds authenticity and beauty. A well-kept example with sharp edges, legible inscriptions, and an attractive shine will always draw higher attention and prices in auctions and trades. The 2003 commemorative 50-cent, Australia's Volunteers, coin is far more than a piece of currency. It is a heartfelt celebration of the people who embody the nation's best qualities. Designed by Vladimir Gottwald, this masterpiece captures the spirit of giving that defines Australia. In very good condition, it continues to shine in today's market as both a symbol of national pride and a valuable collectible. Its demand is strong, its meaning is timeless, and its value, both sentimental and financial, continues to grow, making it one of the most cherished Australian coins of the modern era. Next up, the 2005 Australian 50-cent at Melbourne 2006 Commonwealth Games 17 coin is one of the most celebrated and eye-catching modern commemorative coins in Australian history. Struck in the lead-up to the 2006 Melbourne Commonwealth Games, this coin beautifully captures the excitement, pride, and unity of the nation as it prepared to host one of the world's largest sporting events. In very good condition, this coin shines as both a collector's dream and a nostalgic reminder of Australia's sporting heritage. Its artistic design, cultural significance, and growing rarity in today's market make it a powerful highlight in any coin collection, a coin that truly carries the spirit of competition and celebration. The Commonwealth Games have always held a special place in Australian history, with Melbourne being the proud host city in 2006 for the second time, the first being in 1956 when it hosted the Olympic Games. This 50-cent coin, issued in 2005, was created to commemorate and promote this grand event. It symbolized the anticipation of athletes, the excitement of fans, and the unity of nations coming together in friendly competition. The Royal Australian Mint's decision to issue this coin was not only to mark the occasion, but also to celebrate Melbourne's global reputation as a vibrant, multicultural sporting capital. The reverse design of this stunning coin is modern, dynamic, and full of energy. It features the official Melbourne 2006 Commonwealth Games logo, a stylized human figure in motion, symbolizing athletic achievement, passion, and unity. The figure is set within sweeping arcs and curves that represent both the energy of sport and the waves of Melbourne's coastal geography. The design is bold, clean, and contemporary, reflecting Australia's forward-looking spirit and modern identity. The text Melbourne 2006 and Commonwealth Games 17 proudly encircle the design, marking its commemorative purpose with elegance. Designed with precision and purpose, this coin showcases the craftsmanship of the Royal Australian Mint's skilled artists and engravers. The detailing of the logo, the balanced layout, and the clear lettering make this coin an absolute standout among Australia's modern issues. The obverse side bears the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II by Ian Rank Broadley, whose portrait provides a regal contrast to the energetic reverse. This combination of royal tradition and modern Australian culture makes the coin an enduring symbol of national pride. In very good condition, the 2005 Melbourne Commonwealth Games 50-cent coin retains much of its original luster and sharpness. The edges remain well-defined, the design crisp, and the details of both sides easy to appreciate. The dodecagonal shape, with its 12 sides, gives it a distinctive, instantly recognizable Australian identity. Struck in copper-nickel, the coin weighs 15.55 grams and measures 31.51 millimeters in diameter, maintaining the same specifications as other 50-cent coins. The historical and cultural importance of this coin cannot be overstated. The Melbourne 2006 Commonwealth Games were a major milestone for Australia, uniting 71 nations and territories in a celebration of athletic excellence and friendship. This coin immortalized that event for future generations, turning a moment in time into a tangible piece of art. It stands not just as currency, but as a lasting memory of Australia's global influence and the country's passion for sport. When it comes to rarity, the coin's commemorative nature ensures that it remains highly sought after among collectors. Although it was released into circulation, many people chose to keep their 2005 Melbourne Games coins as keepsakes, reducing the number of pieces that actually circulated widely. This makes finding coins in very good or better condition increasingly challenging. Those surviving examples with minimal wear and strong visual appeal are becoming rarer each year, fueling greater demand in the market. The collector demand for this coin is incredibly strong, particularly among those assembling complete sets of Australian commemorative 50-cent coins. The combination of national pride, sporting legacy, and artistic design makes it a must-have for both beginner and experienced numismatists. Its connection to one of the biggest events ever held in Australia adds immense sentimental and cultural value, ensuring its place among the most desirable 50-cent issues of the 2000s. In today's collector market, the value of the 2005 Melbourne 2006 Commonwealth Games 50-cent coin varies depending on its condition and presentation. Circulated examples in very good condition often trade between $5 and $15, while uncirculated pieces or those in mint condition can fetch between $20 and $40 or more. Special proof editions or presentation packs released by the Royal Australian Mint for collectors can command even higher prices, often exceeding $80 depending on market trends. The upward trajectory of its value reflects its steady demand and limited availability. Investors and collectors see this coin not just as a piece of metal, but as a long-term investment in history and culture. The demand for Australian commemorative coins continues to grow internationally, especially for pieces linked to major historical or sporting events. The 2005 Melbourne Games 50-cent coin is a perfect example of how a modern coin can carry both emotional resonance and increasing financial value over time. For collectors, the best advice is to preserve this coin carefully. Avoid cleaning or polishing, as natural toning adds authenticity and character. Store it in a protective holder or display case to prevent scratches and tarnish. Coins with bright surfaces, minimal marks, and sharp details always attract higher offers in the collector's market and auctions. Proper care ensures that its brilliance and value remain intact for years to come. Every collector knows that a coin like this represents more than just money. It represents a story. The story of a nation hosting a spectacular international event, of athletes pushing the limits of human performance, and of a city shining on the world stage. Owning the 2005 Melbourne Commonwealth Games 50-cent coin is like holding a piece of Australian pride in your hands. The 2005 Australian 50 cent at Melbourne 2006 Commonwealth Games 17 coin is a masterpiece of modern numismatic design and national celebration. With its vibrant symbolism, historical importance, and growing collector demand, this coin continues to shine in today's market. In very good condition, it stands as both a tribute to the power of sport and a valuable treasure for collectors. Its story, beauty, and value make it a prized possession for anyone passionate about Australian coins, ensuring that it remains one of the most admired and sought-after commemorative issues in Australian coin history. Next up, the commemorative 50-cent Australian 2004 coin is a remarkable piece that stands out for its creativity, story, and heartfelt message behind its design. Struck in excellent condition, this coin symbolizes Australia's deep appreciation for youth, imagination, and the beauty of its native wildlife. Unlike many other commemorative issues, this coin holds a special place in Australian numismatic history because its design came from the mind of a young artist, just 12 years old. The coin captures the innocence and creativity of youth, combining it beautifully with Australia's national identity, making it one of the most cherished modern 50-cent coins in the market today. The story behind this 2004 50-cent coin is as inspiring as its design. In 2004, the Royal Australian Mint launched a competition inviting young Australians to create a design that represented their vision of the country's identity. The winner was John Serrano, a 12-year-old student whose drawing perfectly captured the spirit of Australia through its beloved animals, the koala, the wombat, and the lorikeet. This design embodied both the innocence of childhood and the pride of national heritage. Serrano's design was later refined by coin designer Vladimir Gottwald, resulting in a brilliant and meaningful final product that Australians quickly grew to love. The reverse design of this coin is charming and full of life. It features three iconic Australian animals: the koala, a symbol of calm and nature, the wombat, representing strength and resilience, and the lorikeet, known for its color and energy. Together, they create a lively scene that mirrors the diversity and vibrancy of Australia's wildlife. The initials JS for John Serrano and the denomination 50 are artistically superimposed, making the design both personal and national. Every detail, from the expressions of the animals to the flowing layout, reflects youthful imagination and professional craftsmanship blended perfectly into one. The obverse side of the coin bears the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This familiar effigy balances the playful reverse with a touch of formality and tradition. The pairing of these two sides, a child's vision of Australia and the Queen's dignified image, gives the coin an incredible duality, symbolizing the connection between tradition and the future. Struck in copper nickel, the coin weighs 15.55 grams and measures 31.51 millimeters across, following the standard specifications of Australian 50-cent pieces. In excellent condition, this coin shows off its intricate details with stunning clarity. The animals appear lively, the surfaces gleam, and the edges remain sharp. Collectors treasure examples that have retained this mint brilliance, as they represent the coin's artistic integrity and original beauty. The 2004 commemorative 50-cent coin holds an important place in Australia's numismatic timeline. It's not just a coin. It's a national symbol of encouragement and recognition of young talent. The Royal Australian Mint's decision to feature a child's artwork marked a new chapter in Australian coin design, showing that creativity and inspiration can come from anyone, regardless of age. This unique origin story continues to fascinate collectors, making the coin not just valuable for its design, but also for its heartfelt message. As the years have passed, finding this coin in excellent condition has become increasingly difficult. Many of these coins entered general circulation, meaning they were handled daily, exposed to wear, and lost some of their luster. However, coins that have been preserved with care, kept in protective holders, or stored away from circulation, now attract significant interest in the collector's market. The combination of low wear, bright surfaces, and historical value makes them highly desirable. The rarity of this coin lies not only in its condition, but in its emotional significance. It is one of the few Australian coins designed by a child, and that fact alone has created a loyal base of collectors who cherish it as a symbol of youthful creativity and national pride. Collectors of commemorative 50-cent coins consider it an essential piece to complete their set, and it remains one of the highlights of Australia's early 2000s coinage. In today's active collector market, the 2004 50-cent coin designed by John Serrano can command impressive values depending on its condition. Circulated examples typically trade between $3 and $8, while coins in excellent or